We're always told to share our goals, right? Put them out into the universe, get an accountability partner. But what if that is the single worst piece of advice you could possibly follow? What if the most powerful thing you can do for your ambition is to just keep your mouth shut? Let's get into why the quietest moves are almost always the most powerful ones.
Seriously, just think about it for a second. That big project you've been dreaming up, that career move you're planning, that new business idea you're so fired up about. Every single time you talk about it, are you really fueling it, or are you kind of draining its power before it even gets off the ground?
Now, this isn't about being paranoid or overly secretive. Not at all. This is about being strategic. You look at the most effective people throughout history. We're talking military generals, business titans, you name it. They all understood that silence isn't empty. It's actually full of power. It's a deliberate tool, and it's all built around one simple golden rule.
And that's it. This is the core principle. This isn't just a friendly suggestion. It's a hard and fast rule for anyone who is serious about achieving something big. Let your actions be the noise. Let your results be the big announcement. Until then, you move in silence.
So why is this rule so incredibly important? Well, first off, we have to talk about the outside world. The second you announce your plans, you've basically just painted a giant target on your back. You've opened the door for all these outside forces that can totally derail you before you've even taken the first step. Okay, so let's break this down, because this is where it gets really clear. On the left, you've got your revealed plan. What happens? It immediately invites criticism, even from people who mean well, Their little doubts can plant seeds of self-doubt in your own head. It also alerts your opposition, your competitors, and gives them a head start to react. And it just creates all this unnecessary pressure. But now look at the right. A silent plan? That lets you get into a state of deep focus. It prevents anyone from interfering, and most importantly, you maintain 100% control.
But it's not just about playing defense. Strategic silence actually gives you a massive offensive weapon: surprise. I mean, when nobody knows what you're up to, they can't prepare for it. They can't build a counterattack. You completely own the element of surprise.
This right here is the whole key. Surprise isn't just for battlefields. It's for boardrooms, it's for product launches, it's for your own career path. When you make a move that nobody saw coming, you create this little window of opportunity where you're the only one acting and everybody else is just reacting. That window, that's where games are won.
And this just shows you exactly how easy it is to just give that advantage away. Look at this chain reaction. Step 1, you get excited. You announce your brilliant move. Step 2, immediately your competitors start preparing. They're already working on a counter. Step 3, by the time you actually make your move, the surprise is totally gone. And step 4, your advantage is lost, all because of that first announcement.
But here's the craziest part. Those external threats, they might not even be the most dangerous thing. The most sneaky, insidious sabotage often comes from inside our own heads. It's a psychological trap that we lay for ourselves the moment we announce what we're going to do.
Just let that sink in for a minute. This is the absolute heart of the problem. When you tell people about your awesome goal, what do? They congratulate you. They say, wow, that's amazing. They give you all this social validation. And your brain, well, it can't always tell the difference between the praise you get for just having the idea and the praise you get for the actual achievement.
And this isn't just a cool theory. There's real science behind it. Psychologists call it symbolic self-completion. So let's trace this dangerous loop. You announce your goal. That triggers social rewards. The likes, the praise, the pats on the back. Your brain gets a little hit of dopamine, and it gives you this false sense of, hey, I already did something. And here is the killer part. Your actual motivation to do the hard, boring, difficult work, it just plummets. The satisfaction you got from the plan replaces the drive you needed for the action.
Okay, so we've seen how revealing your move opens you up to external attacks and, even worse, triggers this internal self-sabotage. So the big question now is, what do we do about it? How do we actually start using this in our own lives?
This is it. This is your new mantra. Think of your life, your career, your ambitions like a chess game. You would never tell your opponent your next 5 moves, right? Of course not. You make your moves one by one with quiet focus. You let them guess. You let them underestimate you. And you only reveal the full power of your plan with that final decisive action. The announcement isn't the plan. The announcement is the victory itself. So I'm going to leave you with this question, and I want you to really think about it. What is one important goal that you have right now? That thing that really, truly matters to you. I want you to make a conscious decision starting today to protect it, to nurture it in silence, to do the work without looking for any applause.
So what is that one goal you're going to stop talking about and start building?